Okay, let's see if you could follow through for this question where we're asked to work out in simplest form a expression for the perimeter and area of the following shape. So the perimeter is the total distance around a object. So firstly, what we need to check is, do we know all the sides of the objects? We don't, we're missing this side and we're missing this side. So let's calculate what those are. And we'll do this step by step. So let's calculate this side first. And let's just call that A. So A plus this side has to equal that, right? Because they're parallel lines and they're both exactly equal. We've got a rectangle here. Does that make sense? So this plus this has to equal that line. So let's write that out. So A plus this, x minus 4, has to equal to x. And we just want to rearrange this. So A is the subject. So we're going to bring this x to this side, or we're going to subtract x from both sides, and we're going to bring the negative 4 to that side as well. And whenever you move something across the equal sign, it becomes the opposite. So we're left with A equals to x, and when I move this positive x across, it becomes negative x. And when I move this negative 4 across, it becomes positive 4. X take away x cancel, so that means that A is just 4. So we could replace this to just say 4. Beautiful. And then we could do the same for the vertical side, because we know that this plus this has to equal to that side. So again, let's write that out. Let's do that over here in a different color. So we'll call that B for now. So we're saying x minus 3 plus B has to equal to x minus 2. We're going to move the negative 3 across, and we're also going to move the x across to get B by itself. So B would be x minus 2. We're moving the negative 3 across, so it becomes plus 3, and we're moving that x across, so it becomes minus x. Those two cancel because you've got x take x, which is just 0, and then minus 2 plus 3, which is 1. So we know B is 1, so we could just represent this as 1. Okay, now hopefully it will be a lot easier to work out the perimeter and the area of this shape now. Let me just make this a bit smaller. We'll move up here. Okay, let's not worry about making it smaller. So, what I'll do is just erase it. Hopefully you saw all that. Okay, so now let's work out the perimeter. So the perimeter is the total distance around the object. So it's going to be this distance first, which is x minus 2, plus this distance, which is x, plus this distance, which is x minus 3, plus this, which is 4, plus this, which is 1, plus that distance, which is x minus 4. Okay, let's collect like terms. So we've got x plus x plus x plus x. So 1x plus 1x plus 1x plus 1x is 4x. And then we've got minus 2 minus 3, which is minus 5. And then you've got plus 5 over here, plus 4 plus 1, so they cancel. And then you've got minus 4. So our perimeter is just 4x take 4. What about my area? Well, the area of a rectangle is given by the length times the width. The problem is this is not a full rectangle. We've got this part missing. So what we could do is work out the area of this full rectangle and then subtract this part, and that will give me the area of this remaining shape. So the area of this full rectangle would be x multiplied by x minus 2, the length times width. And then we need to subtract this area, which is just again length times width, which is 4 times 1, which is 4. And then we can multiply this out. So x multiplied by x is x squared, x multiplied by negative 2 is negative 2x, and then we've got this minus 4. And that is my area expression.